You guys know there's an infamous man that goes by the name of what's his man name again? Charleston White. All right. Now, Mr. Charleston White, he spoke the other day on Say Cheese. Shout out to Say Cheese. That's a big platform, all right? Doing a lot of views over there too. Now, Mr. Charleston White, he said something on the platform that it struck me, right? Because I know a lot of friends. I got a lot of peoples out there. I know a lot of dudes out here, men and women, but majority men that are over 30 and they're still rapping. All right. Now, Charleston White said, if you're over 30, you need to stop rapping. Basically, if anybody out there that's over 30, Charleston White saying you guys need to stop rapping. Now, when I thought about that, I had to really reflect on that because there is some validity to what he's saying, right? You're getting older in age, right? Opportunities decreasing. So there is some validity to that. But what I wasn't in agreement with is you got to remember, faith and dedication moves mountains. I'm going to say this again. Faith and dedication moves mountains, right? Keep in mind, Rick Ross was about to stop rapping. Ross got on probably like after 10 years in the rap game. This is all said. This is out there. This information is out there. It came out of his mouth. Imagine if Rick Ross stopped rapping. Imagine if Rick Ross had stopped rapping like Charleston White is saying. Now, keep in mind, Rick Ross, you see him with jet planes right now. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Rose. Keep in mind, Rose has the biggest mansion on the East Coast, the biggest pool. He has Holyfield's old mansion. Once again, I always reiterate that. Keep in mind. All right. Rick Ross has a mansion on Star Island. Keep in mind. Rick Ross has Bel Air. Keep in mind. I think he's about to purchase a yacht too. So imagine if Ross had stopped rapping. Imagine that. You guys got to keep in mind, faith and dedication moves mountains. Nobody can tell you if you're going to make it or you're not going to make it out here. You got to believe in yourself more than people believe in you. If nobody believes in you, you should believe in yourself. All right, that's when the magic happens. You can't stop. That's why they say whatever you do, you have to do it from the heart. You got to love what you're doing. Because if you love what you're doing, like same way I'm doing what I'm doing right now with podcasting, even when you're not getting paid, you're still going to show up to the job. Nobody has to pay me to do this. I come to speak to the people. Don't nobody got to pay me to do this right here. Though I do want to get paid for it, right? So once again, if you're beyond 30 and you're still rapping, I wouldn't tell you stop rapping. If that's your passion, if that's what you're good at, if that's what motivates you, if that's what you put in all your work and time, if you're dedicated to this and you have sweat equity in this, don't stop rapping. Keep rapping. But what I think the biggest concern is, are you handling your business? If you're over 30 and you're still pursuing a rap career, are you taking care of your family? I think that's the biggest concern. Are you still paying your bills? I think that's a big concern. How does your wife and kids feel about this? Are you neglecting your responsibilities? I think that's a concern. You rapping after 30, that's not the biggest concern. We're concerned about, are you handling your business? Because you could be at young in age, you don't have all those responsibilities, right? When you're a teenager, you don't have all these responsibilities. So you can afford to rap. But once you exceed past 30, you start approaching that threshold of 30, you probably have kids at that point. You probably have a significant other at that point, right? So you got to take care of your woman and you have to take care of your kids. So if you're rapping past 30, I think the biggest concern would be to make sure that your family is taken care of, not that you're rapping. Because if the rapping is conflicting and interfering with you handling your business and you're neglecting your people, then we might say slow down rapping, right? But if you rap and you pass 30 and this is what you love and this is a true art for you, and you pour your sweat equity, you pour your blood, sweat, and tears into that, I wouldn't stop rapping. But this is what it is, right? This is what faith come in. Because if somebody like Charleston White is able to tell you stop rapping at the age of 30 and you start rapping, I think you should start rapping because you're listening to other people, right? If you let somebody's opinion of you influence your next decision, that shows how weak of a person you are. And in order to be a rapper, you can't be weak. In order to achieve certain things in life, you cannot be weak. All right. There's certain things in life that come easy, but the things that come hard have the best reward, right? There's a reason why it comes hard. because the reward on the other end of that is great. So it takes dedication. It takes extreme dedication. So if you're rapping past 30, don't stop rapping. Keep doing your thing. Don't let nobody discourage you. But if you're a person that's easy to discourage, stop fucking rapping, because it takes courageousness. You have to be courageous in order to be a rapper. You got to be resilient in order to be a rapper. All right? You got to have thick skin, very resilient. You have to have courage. All right? And there's something where I read what says, okay, courage is not having the strength to complete the task, but courage is when you don't have the strength and you continue on, right? So when you don't have the strength and you still push forward, that's courage right there. So the people that are pushing their agenda, the people that are pursuing this rap career, just continue to be courageous, man, and continue to pursue your craft, pursue your dream. Don't let nobody knock you off of your dream. So we're not going to stay there too long, right? Now, this is another segue. You guys saw what I read about Spotify. Listen, man. Listen. Hold up. Let me get my tambourine.